Hey guys, I'm back again. Well, I must say the last video went well. Uh, as regards some of the comments, I wish some of you had passed your birth certs before you'd ever decided to go on and do a junior cert or something like that, because the amount of self-certified barristers, doctors, solicitors, uh, psychologists, psychiatrists, GPs and all that are experts in their field, even just those with prophetic opinions that they believe they're above everybody else. You're legends, lads. All I can say is for the people that did actually show up with genuine arguments, I feel sorry for you because you've just been eclipsed by some dumb fucking idiots in the comments. That's just the way life is. So anyway, since I put the last video up, I've had to talk a bit faster because obviously some of the comments think I'm a bit retarded because I was talking slow. I'm comfortable with how I talk. It's unfortunate that you're not comfortable enough to put a profile picture up or something, or even use a real name to be able to leave comments and stuff and feel good about yourselves. But I feel good about myself. That's what matters. Uh, so yeah, she got her 2 YouTube channels shut down a few days after I put this up, and she goes on a protest, which wasn't really a protest. It was just promoting the website, some anti-corruption dot fucking org or whatever it was. So, advertising basically. And then she goes back to Google with a hired goon, and she's not let in. She's stopped at the door because they don't want a repeat of what happened at Twitter HQ, because the last thing Google wanted, Novenas outside the door and Gemma roaring abuse at employees inside. So they stopped her from coming in. To which her hired goon, kind of like a right said Fred on steroids, decides going to assault one of them. So that's all well and good. You want to get your YouTube channels back, you just assault someone at the Google HQ door. That's brilliant. Probably why you got fired from your job in the first place. Let's face it. Yeah, you settled it out of court. Brilliant. You're fantastic. But you go looking to get your YouTube channels back and you assault someone outside the building that controls YouTube. Not very good. We may have freedom of expression or freedom of speech in this country now. The self-certified barristers and solicitors can look that up, whatever. But that does not mean Google as a business have to listen to us. They have rules, they have regulations. If we break them, freedom of speech, freedom of expression or whatever, doesn't matter. We're gone. That's it. You can shout and fart about it all you want, but that's all you're doing. And all you're doing is actually still just hiding behind profiles anyway, thinking you're brilliant, but you're not. You're actually fucking stupid. So yeah, that was one, and then she decides. Well, I think Johnny Vegas Johnny Vegas, the comedian, puts a tweet out that apparently she's put a hit out on his wife for €500 to get her out, so to speak. Now, as an investigative journalist who's just got her two YouTube channels taken down and is protesting outside the building, that is not a way to get your YouTube channels back. That's some gangland type shit there. And this woman, I better stop doing this as well, because apparently that's upsetting a couple of people in the comments. Sorry about that, lads. So yeah, that's what she's up to now. Just but it's not unlike Gemma, I should say, to do this, because anyone who seems to talk out against Gemma, she goes to their job or their place of work to get them fired. She will threaten them with legal action. She will harass them, get them kicked out of any hotels or in the whole works. This isn't beyond her realm of fantasy, so to speak. But what she does need is mental health, big time. I can nearly pinpoint the time she went batshit crazy. It's not for me to say, but it was on Reddit, and that's it. If you want it, go look at it. I'm sure there's some brilliant detectives out there who are self-certified attached to her as well. But her family need to reel her in, get her mental help, get her some sort of help, because she's going to do herself damage. She'll get in the wrong face of someone and she'll end up on a floor. Now, I'm not advocating violence. I'm not advocating violence against women. I'm not advocating any sort of violence. But what I will say is, you're getting the wrong face. You're getting the wrong person's face, they mightn't advocate the same thing I do. That's all I'm saying on that one. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. If you scream in someone's face long enough, they'll knock the fuck out of you. So yeah, and just going back to a tweet she put out on the 2nd of the 9th, 2015, where she was talking about how Ireland couldn't turn its back on what was happening in Syria, and that we were going to have to take action, most likely take in migrants or whatever. So what changed? Why all of a sudden has she got this sudden hatred against them? Makes no sense. Makes about as much sense as most of the comments did in the other video, which made little to no sense at all. But you know, there you go. So yeah, that's about it. I've tried to get this video over faster because, you know, obviously some of you thought I was retarded because I wasn't talking properly, that I was, you know, I was comfortable. So I've quickened it up for you. Just you know, it's unfortunate that there was some decent arguments in the comments, but unfortunately when nearly 700 comments or whatever are mostly just bullshit, it's unfortunate that they're all just, the arguments coming in were just eclipsed completely by stupidity and the like. And it's unfortunate that you can't walk into a comment section with an argument. You walk in with slurs and insults that are basically those of a 5-year-old at the best of times. But you know, there you go. That's Gemma and her followers in a nutshell, really. And you know, there's not much else you can do from there. Just get a class on how to insult, come back to me, which I'm sure you will in this video. So, you know, get working, get thinking, drop the comments. If you have an argument, drop it. If you have an insult, please make it a good one. Over and out.